In the age of pretending to improve upon yourself, companies pretend to go to work and, oh, we got an upgrade here. You wouldn't believe the things we came up with. Everything is just AI, and AI can only read what we've already done, so nothing new is ever coming again. 2020 technology in 2095. That's what we're seeing. DJI Action 6, you're not better.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the DJI Pocket 3, of course, trying not to die over here. This guy wants to make a right turn. Not in my lane, buddy. Not in my... Okay, he's making... Okay, I'll turn with you. We're just splitting the difference here. Action 6. Okay, there's some interesting stuff, but what the reviewers won't tell you, I will, because I can read between your lines of your own ineptitude, and you're not going to mention the terrible things that I witnessed in your own videos. I do believe there was a meeting, and it was not pleasant for all. All right, fellas, I know we don't have any actual new technology, but we can pretend. We can still go to work. No one's going to stop us from opening these warehouse doors and going down to the basement, finding something, putting it together. Come on. Action 6. Johnson, do you have any ideas? Of course I have ideas. It's all I have. We never get money here. The hell's your problem? Okay. 1-inch sensor action cam. Autofocus this time? Or give me a manual focus lens. Something simple. We can do this. 4K 240p, HD 960. I think we have the best stave in the business. A little Hasselblad color science, someone? Yeah, it's coming in. First time. You saw it first. And we win. How free is that going to be, Johnson? Like, to put all those things, that sounds like new tech that we would have to come up with. You know we're in the drought, the tech drought of 2020. Nothing is allowed to be different. It's for Schlambishberg. Come on. There's nothing coming. Like, we can't afford that. Whatever the hell you just said, I think Hasselblad color science sounds cool. Okay. We'll get a teenager to replicate it. He can do it, probably. You pay him on Fiverr. It's a Hasselblad look. All these kids in their LUT packs, you just steal a LUT pack. $5. So you're going to put some random-ass teenagers' film sims in our camera. Just some random-ass LUT pack. Okay. Can we at least have 960 frames per second? Yes. It's just like, how much time do you have? Because we can do it, but we're going to have to pass off the load to a phone, a nearby phone. And if you do happen to have one near you and you connect to it, 960 frames per second is yours. It's not going to be real, but we can guess between the frames. I'm good at guessing. Okay. Can I at least just have one thing? It's one favor. Just give me the 1-inch sensor of the DJI Pocket 3. Can we do that? You know what, Johnson? I don't give you much, and I know that. But this one, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you your 1-inch sensor, height-wise. You're going to have to crop it. But, like, it's going to be as tall as any sensor you ever see in your life. Come on, that's something. Okay, I wrote notes. I have a lot to get to here. So, can we just stop lying to ourselves? When we're reviewing something, let's not go with the marketing material, new, bigger sensor. It's actually not at all bigger. The reality of that sensor is just that it's taller, same exact pixel pitch. So all they really did was, if you have a big sheet of sensors, they just cut less of them. It's the same exact thing, just taller. Like, not even new tech, no new colors, no new fast autofocus. So this is just a tall-ass GoPro sensor for vertical hellstorms that nobody needs your Instagram. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe the time I saved. I was able to upload a vertical vlog in no time at all. And I doubled it up so I can make a short on Instagram. And now the real video's here. Go subscribe to the... I hate your marketing shit, you little prick. I'm gonna kick you in the squirrel nuts. People seemed so excited about it too. Like, I don't get you. It's just tall. Vertical video sucks. We're all watching on screens that shaped somewhat. It's better that way. So, like, just Imagine if you designed a video camera with a 16:9 sensor, it would have the largest pixels possible, and that would be pure glory. But this 1:1 mode that doesn't even work in all your frame rates, you have to crop it so much. So like your 1-inch marketing term becomes a less than 1/2.3 of the oldest Smart and Shoots. Smart and Shoots. I used to have the DJI Action 4, and it was okay. But then this came out, and it looks way better. Okay, I'm actually in focus here sometimes. The Action 4, like that close focusing distance was so annoying, but I'll say this. If you're thinking of upgrading, here's what you get. You still get 4K 120, nothing's changed. You still get HD 240, nothing's changed. You can now send that to your smartphone and get 960 frames per second. Thanks nobody for testing that, by the way. Not one reviewer tested it. They don't even mention that it's in there because it wasn't on the box. You can only read the box and, oh, here's the spec sheet. Subscribe. Fuck you. Is that the saddest sky you ever seen in your life? Just Chemtrail Valley. To hell with you. To hell with you. Don't make the lines anymore. So if I'm sitting here with an Action 4 and I'm thinking, okay, like, why would you upgrade? And you know what? You know who didn't upgrade? I'm not even going to call you out. You know who you are. They made an Action 6 video and 80% of it was filmed on the Action 4. Why was that? We don't care about your old camera, but oh, look at that. I prefer the look of this because the new one is super oversaturated reds. I couldn't believe Potato Jet glowing red. Looks like you ate some onion sauce, deep fried it in Tabasco, licked a jalapeno pepper, then sent it off to mustard school. It's just uglier. Like, you own Hasselblad. You own it. Like, I don't think you can beat a Hasselblad color science. I've never even witnessed it, but apparently it's glory. Unlike... I noticed the Action 5 looked worse than the Action 4. And the Action 6 looks worse than the 5. Where are we heading with that? Like, what's the 7 gonna look like? Hey, we managed to make a black and white only camera. Have they fixed the fundamental flaw where you're not actually in focus? They have not, but they made a remedy, which is weird. Macro lens. So now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, that might be your solution. There's a couple problems with it, and I will let you know them right now. Okay. One, it's manual focus only, and apparently that's the hardest thing in the world for the reviewers to do. You know who you are. You filmed the vlog segment. I'm gonna see how this looks with the macro mode. Huh. Oh, whoops, I was out of focus the whole time. I didn't have time to refilm the shot. I'm just gonna put this into the review, that's fine. No. Go back to work. So the macro lens, it has a little person on the manual focus thing. Did you miss that? You're not a flower. You're the person. You got to turn it to the person. But they didn't. That's fine. That's okay. So, like, theoretically, if you can remember to do that, you're in focus, you get a little tonne back there, then you turn it around to film something, and then you put it in the landscape mode. That's not bad. The only major flaw, no lens cap. Who needed that? That's all we would have needed. It would be the perfect camera right there. We had it. Just a little silicone rubber cap on that thing. Right in the pocket. But now it's gonna get scratched. Another lie I spotted. It says 35 centimeter minimum focus distance, which is like roughly here. That's not true. No one's in focus here. The background is, but you still look soft. You really need a long ass selfie stick. So that's your first lie, but then the macro lens takes it to 11 centimeters, which is like here. That's not good. That's not a good thing. But thankfully it has the person setting, which is here. But here are some things that just annoy me. Like, why is there no front-facing mic? Like a shotgun mic with a wind fluff thing that the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 does. It's still Insta360 though. Like, you're already a deal breaker within yourself being Insta360 with that color science. So like, Yeah, you probably have some cool features, but no thank you to that. But why? Like, it's just like top-facing mics, and there's 3 of them, so it's impossible to just cover one with a windscreen. Where's my magnetic windscreen protected shotgun mic on the Action Cam? So I don't have to bring a dongle and a lav mic that we're doing right now. Come on. I'm just asking you to be like the Sony X3000 was, with its front-facing mic. And then we had to get third-party wind fluffs to go on it. And I did that. Traveled all over Thailand with it, seemed to be fine. But nobody seems to be able to replicate that 2016 technology. I know it's hard. A lot of pyramids you got to dig up. For all the people saying there's more dynamic range in the 6 than there is the 5, it's physically impossible. It's the same exact sensor, and it only exposes higher. How do you not notice it in your videos? Like, wow, look at the shadows that seem lifted here. There's more deep. It's because for whatever reason, DJI put a higher exposure normal. And that's what you're seeing. That's all you're seeing. It's slightly brighter. It doesn't mean there's more information highlight to shadow. Just means everything's been raised. I'll raise you in that house. You know what the real jerk move was? Huh? It's still over sharpened shit. It's still the same kind of, wow, that looks like an Action Cam. Not very good. Like, it should look so good. Where's the glimmer glass accessory? Where's an anamorphic filter on that? Like, you're joking. Who are you even asking for advice? Why are you so loud? Why is the world the way it is? So it's tough to say. Even with all that, it seems kind of fun. With the macro lens, you're actually in focus for once on an Action Cam. It's smaller than this. It's not a gimbal, which is nice. I don't love this whole thing. It's fragile. It's waterproof. That's not great. But like, okay, you get your lav mic in there. I'm doing that anyway right now. I don't know. The colors are not great. And you're trying to tell me that macro lens couldn't have worked on the 5 or the 4? It could have. Why didn't you program it to use it? Like, that's just a dick move. You finally come up with an accessory without a lens cap that could have been good on any of your models, but no, you would have sold more of them. You realize that, right? People still have the 4. You're like, oh, I'll just get that macro lens. Now they're not gonna. The low light is definitely better for some reason. It's the same sensor size, so there's no actual physical reason for it, but they did something software-wise where it looks better. So if you vlog at night like a criminal would, then there you go. Well done. You should be arrested. Instead, whatever, you'll be fine. Do I have any more notes on this piece of paper that keeps flapping in the wind? Is very hard to read on a skateboard. The Tony 2 to Tony 4 thing, it's just weird to me that you can't choose 2 on its own for some reason. Locke was showing that. It was like, if you go manual, it's 2.6 only, or it was weird. And it's not a very good range. What do you need that for? So whatever. You pretended to go to work. Well done. I would count that as a sick day, if anything. I would still probably lean Pocket 3. Same exact specs, only it's an actual 1-inch sensor with a faster lens. I'm slightly curious about the macro lens, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. But only slightly, and not very much. So I'm going to leave. Are you buying it through my affiliate links? Did I sell you on it? I do believe I did. That's my job. So enjoy buying that. I'll leave. That guy stopped his car to save gasoline at the stopping spot. That's what you call those. You don't save that much. It's probably not worth it. Your spark plug's gonna run out. I'll leave after you donate Bitcoin. Subscribe.